We all have superpowers, and I guess my superpower is taking a one-day job and turning it into two. So God decided yesterday that me working out in 105-degree heat index needed to end at 3 o'clock. So he sent a huge downpour on the work that we did yesterday. So that's what happens with a 15% chance of rain in Florida. But to be honest, I wasn't going to get this finished yesterday anyway. But I got a really good start, and by the end of this video you're going to see a clean white gravel, possibly some river rock walkway going up to what Deb calls the swoopy stoop there on the side entrance or the mudroom entrance of our house. At some point at the beginning of this video there was a little bubble above my head that said click that like button, and if you click that little bubble instead of the like button, then I'll take you to the video that started this, yesterday's video. But while you're there, go ahead and click that like button. It helps YouTube with the algorithm. Lets them know that you like our videos, and we'll get further distribution. But what we're going to do now is bury this edging. Just rubber edging, standard rubber edging that I got from Lowe's or Home Depot years and years ago. And I just got a little trowel, and I'm just digging a little trench. And because we had so much rain, this is going to be so much easier than it was yesterday. And then every few feet or so, I take a piece of 3/8 rebar that I've cut to about 10 or 11 inches, and I put it in the ground on this side, because we're going to have a lot of gravel on this side, pushing. And I fasten it with some tie straps. I call them tie straps, but they're officially called cable ties. I get that wrong every video, and you guys remind me of that, and that's okay. So I'm going to try and minimize how much effort I put out as far as physical effort, and rely a lot on my machines today to get the job done. And we're going to be showing you a new machine that I just got this week, and it's going to go a long way towards making this project successful. I put a piece of air hose here that's real easy to see, and strung it tight between these two posts that are 5 foot away from the concrete. I'm just making a mark here so I get this as straight as possible. So between those two posts, it's 5 feet away from the concrete, and then Deb wanted it to get wider than the stoop there, just for looks. So we're going to go ahead and mark that out as well. And yesterday this was so hard packed, I took the Baumalight mini skid steer and stood it up on the edge of the bucket and made like a 1 foot path through here where this line was painted on the ground originally. And then I filled that back in, but it's filled with loose dirt, so it'll be easier to dig. That was working out pretty good yesterday, but all this moisture, all that rain, is making it work out even better today.
Came out to check on Bradford, and he has all the edging in, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. Even better than what I thought it was going to look, and I knew it was going to look good, but he's got all of that in. Luckily, he was taking a break when I came to check on him. It's hot out here, folks. Look at that. The shape is so awesome. He's putting in rebar now. I got to show you the view from up here, though. The view from the house is super cool. Looks so amazing already. Now it's going to look just incredible when it's all done. Oh, the good old tie strap. Oh, look at that. Zipper closed. Huh. That was creative. How many are you going to put in?
That many.
Oh. How many are you going to put in? He's going to put in what he's got. That makes sense. So Mr. Creative's using this pad that we got from Baler, and thank you, Baler. It's absolutely awesome. But its intention is not to be used as a garden knee mat, although it's working well. It gets so hot that Brad's having to use a towel because he can feel the heat coming through his pants.
still wet out here from yesterday's big rain, and I don't want to track it up and create a mess. The rain really washed in the high spots into the low spots. So rather than creating a bunch of tracks, I'm just going to shovel over top of this pipe that got uncovered and put dirt where I need it, and then I'm going to pack it with the Vevor Plate Compactor. So I just got that the other day, and it was real easy to assemble. Took it out of the box and put the handle on it, put the throttle on it. I had to fill it with oil, and then I turned on the gas. Well, I had to put gas in it as well. And I turned on the gas and choked it, and it fired right up, and I did a little bit of compacting on the gravel in front of the mega shed. But it's going to get its real test today, because we're going to pack all the dirt that we put in here now, and then we're going to also pack in the gravel. For all you people that work outdoors day in and day out all year long, I salute you, because I like to work hard, don't get me wrong, but I'm slowing down a lot, not only because of age, but because of this heat. I'm going to run that compactor on this outside here, but if it starts to move this edging and get it out of line, I think what I'm going to do is stop compacting it and then put the gravel on this side, and that way it'll be supported on both sides. After all that work of putting in that edging and getting it perfect, I don't want to mess it up. And once this is packed, this will transition nice to some sod, and we might even put some castle rock, line this with castle rock.
All righty, here we go. Let's see how I say how she rolls, but see how she packs. There she goes. Sounds like a lawnmower. I like it. Wow, look at that, it's fast. If you'd have to stay in one spot for a while, but no, apparently not. Just keep her moving. That plate is just like a ski. It slides right on the dirt. Well, that's neato, Pito. Makes it easy to maneuver around these curves too. Wow, that's cool.
All right guys, it's really starting to take shape now, and that Vevor Plate Compactor just did a really great job. I'm impressed with it. But I'm going to blow off everything here to get it as clean as possible, and then put down my landscaping cloth. Then I think we're ready for some rock. I can probably get away without landscaping cloth, but I have it, and it'll just be a good barrier between the dirt down there and the rock, and hopefully keep things from growing up. Rock I'll be putting in here is mined from limestone, so things will actually grow in it. So putting a barrier between here and the topsoil, it helps, but things can still grow in the rock that I'm going to be putting in here. That came out good. The landscaping cloth is all down and stapled down, and we don't have wind, so that's a good thing. Before we can put any rock in, I just got to fasten this basin. Drill a couple holes. Stainless steel screws. All right, we're ready to rock. See what I did there? Literally ready to rock.
Okay, here we go. Maybe scoop number 1. Okay, I now know the method to his madness. So we're going to end this 57 gravel right here. And then along the bottom of this drain pipe, this French pipe, we're going to put the smooth river rock that we have. And we'd like to do all of this in river rock, but we don't know if we have enough. So after we put the smooth river rock there, we meaning Brad, all along here, we'll either fill the rest in with what's left of the river rock, or we'll go ahead back to the 57 gravel. He's been out here for 2 days in the sun, and I come out here to keep checking on him, but I don't know how he's doing, and I keep telling him that. I keep making sure his cooler's good, but I don't know how he's done it. I truly don't. So that little pile of river rock is all that we have. I can't remember. Brad said he thought it was like 4 or 5 buckets when we screeded it last year. If it's got 5 buckets full, we may have enough to do this. It's going to be able to reach the French drain? I don't know. Oh, apparently there will be some shovel work involved. You want me to do that?
Not yet.
So the reason that we did that glass door on that mudroom is right there, and her name is Bella. Anybody else design your house around your dog? Y'all heard me ask Mr. Stubborn if he wanted me to do that. Now try. Okay, stop. Well, the good news is that's going to save some shoveling. We didn't need quite a bucket full, but now we can just spread it out, and I think it'll go a lot quicker. Okay, I think this is the last of the river rock we're going to use. We probably have enough to do this walkway, but then I got to thinking about it. River rock shifts when you walk on it. The 57 gravel does not, and since this is a walkway, we probably don't want it to be shifting while we're walking. So even though I like the way it looks better and it's prettier and it's smoother, I think the better material for a walkway is going to be that 57 gravel. Just nod your head, babe. What? Just nod your head. Yep, yes. See? Okay, so river rock from the house all the way down the French drain to the water catch basin, and then we're going to go ahead and 57 gravel the rest of this. That'll make a nice compact walkway. It won't be slippery, be easier to walk on. I think we'll be glad we did it. So this is what we have left outside the swoopy stoop and that little walk area right now. How many bucketfuls of gravel do you think? That area right there. Put your guesses down below. What you think? The first scoop of 57 gravel for the actual walkway. Walkway. Okay, this is the third bucket if we count the first bucket over the drain pipe. We're going to try to spread it out a little bit with the tractor so we don't have to spread it out so much with the shovel. I started spreading that out and he's back with the fourth bucket. Okay, let's see how far that goes, because I got the mounds knocked down of the other bucket. Let's see how far this last bucket goes. What say you people? What say you?
All right, guys, what do you think? I've been off camera a lot the last few segments because I almost passed out. I mean, luckily Deb came out. She just came out to film a little, and she picked up a shovel, and that was huge because I had no more left in the tank. So big shout out to Deb for helping me, and I'm glad she made the decision to do 57 gravel to walk on, because I kind of thought that would be better to walk on too. If you're thinking, man, that's gray, that doesn't look very good, so is our driveway. Let it get one rain on it and a whole bunch of sun and it'll be white. We are separating the river rock from the 57 gravel because water won't flow through this 57. Once we put the plate compactor on here and get it real tight, water will just flow over it. So once we get this packed, water is either going to flow over that edging or it's going to flow over here into the river rock where that pipe is. We're dangerously close to being done here.
Okay, here comes the final bucket. See how far this goes. I wish heat came across in video because I truly don't know how this man's been out here for 2 days doing this in this miserable heat. It's unbelievable. I'm glad there's something I could help with. I can't dig because of my hip, but I can spread gravel.
So I think I heard Deb say she's ready to do the next one all by herself.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Yeah, I've learned a lot and I'm gonna
Deb wants to start a side hustle of doing this type of work. So when I was using the plate compactor earlier, I wrenched my back. And it's not bad. It happens all the time. Everyone hurts their back, but it'll feel good, then it'll tighten up. But then it loosens back up, get back to work. I just want to get it done. It's not going to get any cooler. 10-day forecast, all the same. 95, 95, 95.
Okay, folks, this is the last bucket. We're gonna split it, I think, because we had a little bit of a low spot right here. So we're gonna dump part bucket, smooth it out, and then she'll be done. And like Brad said, right now the rocks look gray and brown, but once they're washed and by the rain and dried out, they'll be white. It's a little dirty right now, but they'll be white, like the shed parking area. It's all spread. Now we're gonna compact it and see what it looks like. And if we gotta fill in any holes or do any more smoothing, but this is gonna cut down on the amount of dirt we bring in the house once it's all washed and good. And it's gonna shed that water because that French drain is in. Ooh, look at that. See what a difference that compactor makes. His swoop that he did. You want me to do it? I've offered to do it. Oh, apparently I am.
All right, guys, I'm going to sit here and narrate because every time I move, something cramps up on me. But the thing basically pulls itself along, so you just rev up the throttle and walk behind it. Turning around can be a little tricky, but you just put it back to idle and it'll sit still and you can think about what you're going to do next. I wanted to do more, but as I was walking behind it, just my leg muscles cramped up and I almost fell to the ground. I think she likes it. I'm not sure.
look easy. And that's not difficult, and it works great. But getting real close to that edging, I was afraid that I would hit it and somehow goof it up, so I didn't want to get close to that. And same with the brick. But wow, what a difference. I mean, that is just solid to walk on. That's crazy. See where areas I either goofed up or it needs to go over one more time, but wow, what a great tool. I found it easier to keep it moving while, to turn it instead of throttling it down and turning it. I found it easier to maneuver it while it was actually full throttle. See the edge of our river rock for our French drain and the gravel? Nice. We'll flatten down that river rock a little bit. Oh yeah, see that? That made me nervous to be that close to the brick.
Say goodbye to the folks.
Goodbye to the folks. Have a wonderful, blessed, and awesome day. Stay out of the sun, stay cool.
Well guys, there was multiple casualties in the making of this video. Number one being basically every muscle in my body. Another casualty, as you'll see by the sun setting, is the day. So this was a project I thought might take the better part of one day, and it took 2 full days, and there's still a few more tweaks that I have to do, but extremely pleased with how it came out. Let me show you. So as you came up the driveway before, you had 2 options. You could either go in the house through the dirt, or you could go through the garage, which isn't normally open. Or you could walk on the concrete and then hop over to the stoop. But now you come up here and you bear to the right and you stay on hard packed gravel. And remember, we did the river rock there for drainage. So any water coming off the concrete here will hit that river rock first. And this is kind of higher in the center, so the water should shed and stay that way and then go out through that pipe there. There's more work to be done here. There's sod to be done and more landscaping around that end of the house. But for here, I think we've got it set. I don't think this is going to wash away. And now you can walk right up to Deb's swoopy stoop here and get in the house. And the big thing, I mean, besides aesthetics and finishing, you know, our new forever home, this should keep tracking this red dirt into the house, just keep that way down, because that's been a problem, and that's why we've been, you know, walking up here on the concrete and jumping over. But Deb's got towels and stuff on the floor to wipe your feet, and there's just no way for your feet to stay clean. And she does 7 walks a day or more to walk Bella around the property, so she's always in and out. Plus Bella's got 4 dirty paws too. But that's going to wrap it up, guys. As you can hear, I've also lost my voice. So until next time, y'all take care out there. And remember, life's short, tractor hard, and check out these 2 videos right here. They're pretty cool too.